Alright, we're back. Still sort of hanging out. Waiting for events to unfold. We're looking for kobolds.
I need to catch my breath.
Or we could just rest.
I feel so dreary. I want to punch someone so hard.
Easy, Amiri. There's no one to fight here, nor any reason to. I could read you something for fun if you like.
Reading, hilarious. Oh, we cooked a hearty meal! Finally! After 1,000,000 years, we've done it! We've been to the oak that strayed. We've been to the abandoned hut. We haven't been to the old oak. I don't know where to go. We never did go to the ruins of an old temple. Random encounter. Evading. Is there anybody that likes doing random encounters?
I need to catch my breath.
Again. A huge flat-top rock that serves as a landmark. I guess we'll rest.
Say, Harem, wouldn't you like to see the end of times? Serving Urgathoa could offer such an opportunity.
Oh, the end of times will come with or without me. Why multiply my grief and prolong my suffering in unlife?
Haha. Uh-oh. Oh, camouflage failed. Hearty meal failed. Will we be attacked? No, we will not. Ooh, Rat Nook Hill. We get no information about Rat Nook Hill for some reason. There we go. A notable hill that got its name when rats swarmed it in huge numbers. Are we going for the old sycamore tree? Nah. I'm just looking for kobolds. More excavation sites. Nothing there. Random. Uh-oh, we couldn't evade the random encounter.
Blood for Gorham!
It's a fight with a dire wolf. Just one? Obliterated them. Nothing even left to loot. Why are we walking around strangely? Achievement progress, Survivor, 4 of 100. What does that mean?
I need to catch my breath.
Again?
Looks like Tartuccio wasn't here for the Stag Lord. I don't know what he's up to, but I know what I'll do when I catch that snotty little saucebox.
That gnome is a slippery snake. But spineless sneaks rarely work for themselves. They always need someone to take orders from.
He's working for the Stag Lord. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, I don't really know what we're supposed to do. I guess just enter locations and kill things. Oh, it's an encounter. We walked across the heath for a long time, yet no sight sprang up before our eyes. By turns we discovered a verdant lowland, with several near-about springs streaming down behind another hillside. And then in the distance, in the center of the lowland, among the bush, there stood a single dry tree. A true giant. Its magnificent outline resembled an animal's paw, clawing at the sky. But what was truly remarkable, the flat landscape was dotted by mysterious dark humps. They were piled about the height of a man, and scattered around in abundance. We determined that we should explore the lowland. The further we trekked, the softer the land became. Step by step, heath grass gave way to moss, low-grounding shrubs and ferns, and then sloshy puddles of stinky swamp water. The muddy ground sucked at our feet, and soon our party was jumping from hassock to hassock. Finally, we reached the first group of mysterious humps, and learned they were no mere hills, but dugout dwellings. We moved with great care towards the center of the lowland, and there the real swamp began. On the way toward the mysterious giant tree, we saw the foggy outline of another hut, this one much bigger and surrounded by small clay statues. We would not retreat and moved ever forward toward the tall tree, determined to visit the big hut on our way there. We walked slowly, carefully choosing our way, keeping to drier ground as much as possible. But the further we went, the more difficult it became, and soon we were wading waist-deep through the cattails. Frogs croaked loudly as we peered anxiously into the cloudy water, struggling to make out what shadows flitted along the bottom. Suddenly, Octavia staggered, spit out an oath, and flailed her arms. She'd made a wrong step, and unable to pull out her foot, she called out loudly and began to sink into the vile green slush. Wary of another of us getting sucked into the bog, we decided to form a living chain. Standing next to each other and holding hands, we began to pull up our fellow traveler. And we failed. Octavia's head was sucked below the deathly, icky water, but our hands were just in time. We pulled with all our strength, and she emerged, gasping above the frothy muck. Octavia was rather green by the time we'd lifted her out, but found the strength to thank us once she'd caught her breath. Oh man, this is a lot of reading. The insatiable bog gurgled hungrily after us, but we didn't look back. Sodden and weary, we finally made it back to solid ground, and a palace of sorts rose before our eyes, a spacious hut made of mud like the rest, but decorated with pebbles, bones, cattail spikes, and snail shells. In front of the palace was a wide and shallow reservoir. Its green water reflected the leaves of huge ferns and primitive clay figurines. The buzzing of gnats was nearly deafening. We were not far to the center of the swamp, and a firm and steady path led there through the thick bushes. At its end, that tall, dry tree stretched mightily upwards, clawing at the firmament. We carefully examined the clay figurines, trying to fathom who they might portray. And we did not know. Goggle eyes, flat heads, with no necks, ears or chins, ugly long legs, unnaturally bent. These mysterious clay sculptures depicted some uncanny cross between a frog and a human. The buzzing of gnats was nearly deafening. We were not far to the center of the swamp, and a firm and steady path led there through the thick bushes. At its end, that tall, dry tree stretched mightily upwards, clawing at the firmament. Still clawing at the firmament. We peeked inside the hut. The palace was twice the height of other huts, and its entrance was wide enough that 3 could walk abreast. The walls were decorated. An unknown builder had scratched drawings in the clay while it was still wet. The faded scrawl depicted huge amphibians devouring smaller figures, some frog-headed, others not. 3 of the 4 rooms boasted large holes filled with water, just like the other dwellings, though here there were steps descending into them, cut into the dirt. In the furthest room, we found equipment decorating the walls: leather armor, spears, clubs. To our surprise, a number of items were well preserved. The hut was clearly deserted, so we felt no shame in taking some of it with us. The buzzing of gnats was nearly deafening. We were not far to the center of the swamp, and a firm and steady path led there through the thick bushes. At its end, that tall, dry tree stretched mightily upwards, still clawing at the firmament. And I'm just realizing that that paragraph was the same last time. But we got a short sword, some leather armor, and some gold coins. We moved forward, seeing we'd drawn so near our goal. It was ever so lovely to walk once again along the well-trodden path. Our soaked clothes imagined being dry, and our mood at once lifted. The bushes that bordered the path seemed to wave at us amiably, with their juicy green leaves and shiny bright red berries. A fresh wind puffed away the rotten smell, and it finally felt like the swamp might be nearly behind us. But then the wind stopped blowing, and the thorny branches continued to move, and we heard a loud shout. Octavia, who was watching our rear, pointed to a surging, crawling wall of green filling in the path behind us. The surrounding thicket was coming to life. Its branches reached out with a soft, swishing sound. Drops of sap oozed from their thorns, gleaming in the emerald dusk. The path was disappearing. There was no way back, and the clear space ahead was moving. We ran forward as fast as our legs could carry us, flying towards the closing passage. As any experienced traveler can tell you, sometimes you walk and sometimes you run. The branches snatched at our backpacks and clothes, and the sprouts tangled at our feet, but we slipped through their grasp. We were too quick. And we gained 22 experience points. Finally, after what seemed an endless trek, we came upon the gigantic dry tree that had so intrigued us from the beginning. Lo and behold, we saw an idol cut in its trunk, a huge, horned, 3-eyed toad. Its googly eyes made it look both cruel and dumb, almost idiotic. Its muzzle hung half open, sharp-toothed with several hanging tongues. Deep brown streaks oozed from the corners of its mouth. We tried to glean what sort of idol it might be. Hey, we did it. There could be no doubt. This was Gogunta, master of the great swamp in the demon abyss. Gogunta, the demon lord of fetid swamps, serves as the sole goddess of the swamp-dwelling boggards. Gogunta appears as a frog with many heads and even more eyes and tongues. Boggards portray her as a huge queen of their kind. But what is this? While we were examining the idol, a large, bright blue dragonfly came out of a hollow in the tree and sat invitingly on the very tip of one of our noses. It was so remarkably strange. It didn't react to our movements and seemed quite content to remain where it sat. We thought better of interfering with the sinister idol and continued our journey. Why awaken mysterious ancient forces? We turned around and went back, this time avoiding the flesh-eating bush. Well, that was anticlimactic. We traveled all that way, and then we didn't do anything. So, I mean, apparently, I only had two choices there. I could either attack it or kill it or something. Neither one of those options was my character. It was lawful good or chaotic evil. Why am I having so much trouble finding kobolds? I'm just trying to complete a quest. There's a prominent landmark. Riverine Rise can be seen from afar. Well, let's go check it out. Maybe there'll be kobolds. I'm having some difficulty finding things to do right now. I'm still waiting for the fog to clear, I think.
I'll go ahead.
I guess what we're supposed to do is just wander around. Well, that was pointless. We wandered around and found nothing. Oh, now we found something.
I'm not afraid.
It's a large water elemental. Attack! Oh, we're missing quite a lot. Missing.
Suffer. I endure.
So I notice it doesn't tell us how many hit points the enemy has when we're in real-time combat mode.
This can't be over.
Well, one down. Oh, two down. Two of us are dead.
Worse, and we'll be at last.
Oh, three of us are dead. I don't think we're going to survive this.
This won't kill me.
Amira's about to go down.
I'll survive.
Amira's dead.
Always survive.
The water elemental.
My mistake.
Harwell's dead, and
Someone help me?
Octavia's dead. That water elemental just wrecked us. And we're still, I think we might as well reload the game at this point. The quick save that we just did? Is this the one we just did? So, do we keep trying to fight the thing, or do we... I think we should go to turn-based mode. So apparently our regular weapons are useless against this thing. So,
Yes, I'm still here.
let's bless us. Bless us, everyone. And then attack.
Hint!
No, not you.
I'm
Stop.
not afraid.
Oops. Harim just charged to the front. Okay, good job. Jaethal moves forward. And, can we... I don't think we can cast this spell, can we? Oh, we can. Ear-piercing scream didn't do anything. The water elemental, large water elemental, strikes at Harim. Didn't really mean for him to do that. Amiri charges!
I'm not doing it wrong. The spell is flawed.
Amiri charges? Why isn't Amiri charging? Hello? Amiri? Why are you not charging? Amiri? Why are you not moving, Amiri? I'm very confused.
Tear them apart!
Okay, big hit. Although not that big, as it turns out. Harim is going to summon a monster.
Magritio, Turinos.
I'm sure the dog will be a huge help. And that's it. Harwell will shoot.
A solid plan.
Misses. You know, probably should have thrown a fire thing at him. At the enemy. That might have been a cool thing to do. Octavia throws a snowball. Misses by a mile. Regengar will give himself mage armor. And then go a little bit forward. Jathal is going to try to get up flanking this guy. And then strike.
Unworthy.
Missing.
Could be worse.
Harim
Lost.
is down. That was fast. Amiri strikes.
They go down!
Hits for 6 points. Not great. Hawell. Should we throw one of these alchemical bombs that I don't have anymore? Well, I probably should have bought some more of those. Would have been a good idea, probably. Oopsie. Have any good spells I can use? That's a big old negatory. Oh man, I should have used Enlarged Person on the Mary. Can I get up there and do that? Oh. That only works on myself. Oops. Well, Octavia will cast an Acid Splash, I guess. Fat lot of good it'll do. Misses. Regengar. Charge. Does some damage, but not much. Jathal strikes. Hits for 3 points. What happened to that teamwork thing we had? The water elemental strikes at Amiri but misses, and then strikes at Jathal and hits. Amiri is up and swings. 13 points of damage. Harim's out for the count. Harwell, who has enlarged himself for no reason, shoots. Hits for 2 whole points of damage. Octavia tries a telekinetic fist. Misses for the 3rd time in a row. Regengar swings.
For me.
Misses. Jathal strikes. Hits for only 4 points of damage.
This body holds no. This can't be over.
And Jathal is down. I don't think this combat's going to end any better than the last one. But at least Amira is still standing.
Bring it!
Oh, but she missed. Harim's still down. Harwell wishes he could do anything at all besides shooting these pathetic arrows. Wishes he had any kind of explosive to throw. How about lightning? Can we do a scroll of call lightning? It's probably not going to do that great. Probably not going to be able to even use it. I'll try it. Nope. Can't use the magic device. And we wasted his turn. Octavia, what about you? Can you do something? Do a cool spell. Do anything. Literally no offensive spells. None. Great. Wait. Shocking Grasp. Yeah, that doesn't help any. Well, I guess she'll just do another telekinetic fist. Hits for 0 damage. Yay. Regengar strikes.
For me.
Misses. Jathel's down. Amiri takes 2 more hits. She will strike again, probably her last attack in this combat.
Tear them apart!
Misses! Yeah, at this point we might as well
Aim carefully.
reload the game, because we missed again. Just go to real time and watch the combat end. Missing, missing, missing.
I'll survive.
Water Elemental strikes down Amiri. Miss again. Water Elemental attacking Regengar. Regengar's down. Water Elemental comes after Harwell. Misses. Octavia continues to miss every spell. Octavia just can't hit anything. And we're dead again. Okay, well, it appears that we should just not fight this water elemental. The water elemental has bested us. And we are leaving. Goodbye, water elemental. What now? What do you mean the path is unknown? It goes right down here through this tree. Wait, was that the old sycamore? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm getting tired of just spinning my wheels here, not doing anything. Well, there's been a murder here. A mutilated body. It looks like it was eaten by some rodents.
I see something.
It's a trap.
I failed.
Ah.
Ready and willing. No, I'm embarrassed.
Wow, Octavia suffered a crippling wound from setting off the trap.
Path
Rips.
is clear.
What's that?
It's another trap.
Completed.
Boy, this place is...
Oh, look!
This place is dangerous. Somebody disarm this thing.
Done.
You see that?
Done.
There's a cave. Well, I guess we'll just go into the thing.
Patience.
I'm restless.
Use your wand of cure moderate wounds on Octavia. Failed. Try again. It worked. And we're in.
I'm not afraid.
Whoa, a were-rat just appeared out of thin air.
Unworthy.
Let's all attack. Oh, there's another one.
I always survive.
We are getting mauled.
I always survive.
We are getting mauled by the were-rats. Absolutely obliterated by the were-rats. Wow, I'm just getting killed
Enemy near.
repeatedly in this game. Where did we just... We just got an autosave. Let's see where this put us. What? Where is that? Where are we? That's not... How about this autosave? Wait, where the heck? Where the heck balls? This one is where now? This right before the rat no kill. Okay, we don't want to go into rat no kill because we just got obliterated. Oh, there's a trail in the hills there. How do we get to it?
I need to catch my breath.
Okay, we'll rest.
Amiri, you are very brave. But why don't you think about what you're doing before you punch someone in the face?
Nah, if I think too much, I get a headache. And when I punch someone's jaw, it disappears.
Well, you can't argue with that logic. No hearty meal again. Crossing the river. There's a random encounter with someone on the road. Having reached the edge of the milky white blanket, we stopped. I have never seen a denser, thicker fog in all my life. Stretching my hand forward, I could hardly see the outline of my fingers, and if my arms were as long as my companion's, I don't think I'd even see my elbows. We exchanged hesitant looks. It would be impossible to find one's way through this haze. One of us used magic to analyze the fog. It was clear the gloom was of unnatural origin, but who or what could have spawned such a thing? We tried to light our way with a torch. The fire colored the fog in homely, warm tones, but this did not improve the visibility. Fortune favors the brave. Having formed a single line with our hands on each other's shoulders, we moved forward carefully. Soon the air became so damp it was hard to breathe, and we were soaking wet in the blink of an eye. With each step, our eyes told us less and less, until finally we were completely blind. It was positively impossible to continue in this way. After a roll call, having made sure all of us were in place, we tried to turn around and walk in the opposite direction. Alas, we may as well have had our eyes closed. Stumbling and cursing anything and everything, we strayed for half the day. It was only by sheer luck that we managed to come clear of that place, and exactly in the spot we started out from. Tired, wet, and hungry, We swore that there was nothing that would make us walk back into that haze. Oh, well, okay then. I guess we're not going that way. To this way? There's some trees or something. Someone on the road. Uh-oh. It's the fog again. Let's go back. It's the edge of the world, I guess. Random encounters, let's try to avoid them. And we did. Let's check out the old mesa. And here we are. Quick saving. I see a camp. A camp with enemies. Werewolves! I think I see invisible things moving around. Should we attack the werewolves?
Who will prevail? Does it matter?
Let's attack. Go AI! Oh, we're missing. We're barely even hitting the thing. Okay, hold on. Is Amira even raging when she attacks? Do I have to tell the AI for my barbarian to rage? That seems quite silly. Wow, we're doing nothing.
He holds no more. Can't be over.
We're doing jack squat. I have to tell my party to cast Bless?
That could be worse. And we'll be definitely with lost.
Oh, there he goes. He's down. Oh, we got him. Why do I have to tell the AI for my characters to do Bless and Rage? That don't make no damn sense.
I need to catch my breath.
Alright, let's just open the thing first. And then we'll camp. Watch out for werewolves, everybody.
Enemy near.
Uh-oh. Dread skeleton elites are attacking. Kill them all.
I die.
Oops. Well, killed one of them at least. Loot the bodies. Never mind, we don't want that stuff. Back to camping.
Watch each other.
This can't be over.
Wargs?
The weak suffer. I endure.
Come on, one more. Yes. This is not a good place to rest in. Picked a terrible camping spot. Can we rest this time?
I'm not afraid.
Nope.
I die. Hurry.
Well, that was easy at least. Zombie Lord that time. Man, this is a terrible place to camp.
Sometimes I admire you when I watch you fight. It's like you embody the uncontrolled power of chaos, leading the world to its imminent end. Some die from the fire or storm, while others from Ragongar's hand.
You got it. Yeah, man. I am what I am.
I am what I am. We finally rested. Finally. It was an ordeal to camp. Alright. And what else is around here? On this old mesa. Besides werewolves and bodies. Some jewelry. Yeah, I'm starting to think this game is basically just random encounters over and over again. And there's not... Uh-oh. Is that an enemy? No, that's a dead wolf. Well, the old mesa was pretty boring. I don't want any of that stuff. Oh, we're way overloaded right now. I think. What else can we find here? No, that just goes there. Still looking for kobolds. There's a glade in the wilderness. This part of the Gnarl Marches is a place where wildlife thrives, being home to a variety of beasts. This attracts many hunters, but it scares off other travelers. Beast attacks are not rare in the area. Well, there's no reason to go there then.
I need to catch my breath.
Alright. Camping again.
For a long time, I couldn't believe we were finally free. I can still hardly believe it.
But I believed it all at once. And if someone tried to prove otherwise, he'd be a stinky spot on the floor that very instant.
Yeah, you can definitely tell they recorded those lines separate from each other. Yet another hearty meal spoiled. We are not good at cooking hearty meals. Random encounter. Avoid. A tranquil river bend. It looks relaxing and picturesque. What could go wrong? It's getting disgustingly humid. Okay. There's a boggart scar one. This does not look picturesque at all. This place is infested with boggarts.
Time for fun.
Alright, let's maybe cast our spells the way we should. And rage and so forth. Judgment. Justice. And use a mutagen. Everybody prepare.
Assist me or lose me. You survive.
Wow.
You survive.
We're gonna die.
Learn from my mistake.
Yeah, we just got mutilated by this.
I'll survive.
We just got completely mutilated there. Okay, so hey, let's leave. Maybe we should level up. Maybe we should be doing these random encounters so we can level up. Because we're just getting mutilated out here. Alright, let's not go that way. Maybe we should...
Need to catch my breath.
Maybe we should just head back to the inn.
Gungar, don't your fangs bother you? Must be uncomfortable to have such a snout.
Why? I can eat just fine. And kiss. What else is there?
Oh. Hearty meal. Success. Maybe that'll be the difference between success and failure. Let's go around the Thorn River bend here. What is that? We've been to the abandoned hut. We don't need to go there. Just take us back to the trading post.
My strength betrays me.
It doesn't matter. We're stopping at the trading post. Well, I kind of feel like I'm spinning my wheels here. I'm not really accomplishing anything other than getting killed over and over again. Can I just rest here? Yeah, I can just click on rest anywhere. There we go. Well, yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what else to do. I'm getting a bit weary of not making progress. So, I don't know. I guess I won't record anything else until I'm ready to make progress, because there's apparently nothing to do except just randomly walk around doing random encounters until I level up and proceed, I guess. I bet the fog will lift as soon as I level up or something. I bet that's what I'm supposed to do. Level up a bit and then continue. Something like that.